into the toe of the boot. After the repave at Watkins Glen, this is one of those corners that changed the most in the line. Before the concrete patch, you had to be kind of inside of it, and that's where the grip was. Now, I want actually a really aggressive late brake zone up the hill. Use the hill to help slow the car down. So right now, in most cars, I am trying to get to where I turn in flat and then brake up the hill once I get pointed. Not every car is going to be the same. So some lower grip or higher horsepower cars, you're going to have to brake earlier. But in most cars, I'm trying to work it down to that 200 board, get the car pointed, just like our driver is now. See how they're pointed towards this first apex, and then they're braking hard up the hill. I don't necessarily want to get perfectly alongside this curb. If you're, a half car width off that curb, that's fine. And I'm just trying to brake up the hill. My goal here is maximize entry speed, get that rotation, and then be able to get back to full throttle as much as possible. You can roll a lot of speed up the hill as well, and I think a lot of drivers are still using the old line, and it's not taking advantage of how much grip they've got now here. So braking up the hill, our driver comes in apexes maybe a little bit too much here for my liking, although it's not a big deal. Up the hill, the car is going to take you wide if you've got the right amount of entry speed. The car should be continuing to take you wider here, and you should not be on the throttle yet. Right now, as the car starts to come towards the second apex, that's where I'm getting the throttle. So I know our driver overslowed just a little bit because how early they were to throttle. So I want to be committing back to it, back to full throttle now. Let the car be free. There's a little bit of extra pavement on the other side of the white line here. Use that to maximize your run down to turn 8. So turn 8 here,